from Vipers all event long. The wall going in B, the smoke to block vision, puts a lot of pressure on babybay, but the action is in mid, Dan, and early frags go FAZE's way. This is going to be a hard one to bounce back from.
Yeah, down into a 3 versus 5. You can see Zachareee is blocked by that trip. Doesn't matter too much. Again, the numbers game is really in favor here for FaZe. On that defense, see babybay knows that. It doesn't have to take too aggressive of a duel here, can fall back, just preserve his life, allow his teammates to coordinate around him, make these fights really impossible. And that's a great find there from babybay. Just trying to look for some information, able to catch another frag out of it. All the information in the world here. rawkus might actually get some close range engagements possibly, but they should have an idea that they did see Viper coming from that sewers position into the poison orb, getting close here. Brilliant stuff from rawkus, able to convert against a proto. One more to go. Can that spike get planted? Absolutely not. It's looking quite... It's very late, but they don't know about Zachareee.
Yeah.
In the plant pots.
Zach is here. He has a star on the ground. They might have to walk through the smoke, but they're hitting very good timing right now, Dan.
Oh, ban checks for it too. There's no distraction to allow Zachareee to play off of that position effectively. And now suddenly, this is looking very bad for FaZe here. They're going to have to try to make a very difficult retake work. And Luminosity, they have been very methodical so far.
Excellent job of finding the windows of when the toxins are available for rawkus on that defensive side. They hit the timing perfectly by walking into the A site. See now Proto, this is where he shines on this lurk. You won't find him opening rounds very often.
For Luminosity, really? We saw them try to just pressure that A main. Sorry, the A ramp control and into a heaven, and they get that initial trade. So they reset into this B split. We'll have to see if it works out here. There is a defense in male. There's Zachareee gets the first on the transfer coming through, but it's actually babybay with the support from up high to get the hold going here for FaZe, and it's going to be a difficult situation to actually convert off of this spike plant. There's a 4v3 in favor of the retaking players, but that said, Dazzle with this flank finds great timing coming in, and that's going to cause havoc here for FaZe. Unable to cobble anything together. That coordination they were looking for completely split up and broken by that initial flank of Dazzle, and the flanker is to be flanked, but doesn't matter. Corey with the whiff.
And because now they don't have to worry about the gravity well when entering this A site. So you can see they're trying to just speed it up.
Nice headshot coming through from rawkus. That might make things a little bit difficult here now from Luminosity, who had so many advantages coming into this one at the start. But now it's a man advantage playing in favor of FaZe. And you can see things slow down a little bit here. rawkus has all the time in the world to work his way around screens, finds the back of Tig, and now Dazzle and a Proto for Luminosity are in a very dangerous and desperate position. babybay now picking off a Proto, leaving just Dazzle. And Dazzle, his position's now known, and be problematic here for the defenders for FaZe. We'll see what they do here. There comes the rocket straight away in mid. They just love taking these fights, and it's going to work out this time. Actually converting a 4 versus... or converting into a 4 versus 3 off of that mid aggression. I mean, finally we're seeing it pay off a little bit more here for FaZe. Doesn't look like they're done here because babybay looks aggressive here as well with the support of babybay. Oh my. Well,
whoa!
There's your 4v2.
Okay, babybay. Taking out a Proto with a few extra bullets at the end. Goodness, that was a really cool bait setup though by babybay. Turret first contact, and you can see he just swings. The second that turret shoots, he knows exactly where the Cypher is around the corner.
One enemy remaining.
The push coming through to the A side now. It's so difficult. There's so much information. Good positions coming through as well from FaZe to just, again, show that discipline. Really just make it as impossible as they can. The showstopper available. So, you know, you're talking about FaZe finding those early picks and how impactful that can be. And it just stops the round dead. If a Luminosity, they're just holding position. They've got to push through to ropes right now. Tig defending the challenge, the info play from Corey. And that's going to create some space here. We'll have to see if this flank's going to be good for much as we have Dazzle working his way again. Has been great on these timings. There's one. babybay goes down with that Sheriff in hand. The second one for Dazzle. And now there's just babybay left. Yeah, definitely. I think it makes a lot of sense. It's you can just win arounds pretty easily with a couple of Sheriff headshots and around the corner. And speaking of the dodge, we do get the dodge of the rocket from babybay as well. So still holding on to this B heaven position. FaZe are going to make it as tough as possible for Luminosity to gain ground, but they are gaining ground into the site. So many players committed to defending up high. There's nobody on the B side itself. And there's the Viper Pit coming out to make this even more difficult on the retake. But you know what? There's a numbers advantage coming in now for FaZe as they start to set up that retake. And it's going to be a backside B as well as possibly B main here. Oh, Corey going in with the satchels though.
Oh dear,
Can he
that's a
spot
trip on the
anybody?
ground right there. Oh, that's very smart. He breaks the trip with his satchel. Now he's just waiting.
Oh, it pays off as well. Fantastic find. The pressure comes through. He's just down to Tig now in the back of the site. Tig gets one. The second one coming through as well. Dodging back behind the Viper's Pit. Making it a guessing game here for babybay. Oh, sprays randomly. Finds the headshot. Makes it look so easy. And there's even time to spare on the defuse. From Luminosity, we haven't seen too much of this. FaZe have been so dominant, and the timing beautiful. Off the sound cue, babybay's able to escape there with the updraft and the cloud burst. They're looking at babybay, but it's babybay that peaks from male. And you know what? Luminosity will actually convert some of these frags. Committing up to mid. I like this. Uh-oh. Rawkus. Ready with the judge, though.
Down A.
Surely not.
Player standing.
Thank you, Oppresso. Able to deal with the Rawkus there. And so it looks pretty good, but Corey can definitely cause some problems. Can pick up anything he wants in middle. Grabs the Vandal.
Spike planted.
Beanbot and the paint shells are available here.
Full
And the
kit.
double satchel too.
Oh, this is so winnable for Corey.
And we get a methodical click. Great use of the boomboard there. Oh, but here comes babybay. The updraft able to pick off one. Cloudburst prevents any movement here for Luminosity up into that A heaven position. Rez comes through as well. What's babybay going to do? He's still holding on to this upper position, but he has to take some peeks. He has to get some fights. There goes the drive-by with the blaze. There goes babybay as well with the sheriff. The updraft comes through. It's up to the classic. It's not going to do the damage though. And it's looking like FaZe are running out of steam in this position. But oh, Corey turns up, gets a double, and they're straight back in this one. Now Rawkus going forward with the Vandal collected one, but left in the... Oh,
Remaining.
up to babybay, and it's Dazzle with the TP. Oh, it's a fake! Babybay's there. Yeah, there goes the boombot. Nice shot from Corey again. We talk about that aim. Even though like the first thing we saw from Corey this game was a whiff, you can see that that's quickly, like normality is quickly restored there. Nice kill from Rawkus as well, catching Tig going for an info play into mid. So grid spread of players, and they're challenging Zachareee. That classic, that right click is on. And there's not too much left here for Luminosity, just a proto. It's a nice looking ghost though.
That whole skin set is actually quite nice. But they're going into a stack right now, Dan. This is going to be wild.
Oh, this is quite scary. And it's going to get taken down by the nice dash up drop play coming in from babybay. Up on the high ground with that stinger. So it's looking actually like we're going to have a pretty good result here for FaZe. They lose 2 players on the entry, but they have the entry. Spike's down on the site. They don't seem to care. They are pushing for the frags here. And I don't know if that's going to work out. babybay has... Oh, this is so dangerous. He gets traded. It's just Corey left here. Sheriff in hand. It's a nice shot, but Corey trying to get the space created here. He's actually created a huge amount of space. Might actually convert. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Shoots the rocket just before the swing comes through from yaboidre. Follows that one up very nicely, taking down babybay and Ban as well. Finding good timing coming up from the stairs. And this has really made things quite awkward for FaZe. Still trying to gain ground onto the site. They've got that be heaven control, but the spike's actually down in mid. So someone actually has to go and grab that. And maybe they don't. Maybe Zachareee just kills everybody. That's a good way to get back into this one.
Enemy remaining.
It's just gunfights. I don't think the spike really matters in most of these rounds where it is. Ooh, it is going to be
30 seconds left.
in a 1v1. If Rawkus gets good crosshair placement here. Oh, it's good, but a proto is more expectant. Assess the situation here. That cosmic divide obviously muffling the sound behind the wall. Great first engagement from Dazzle, able to actually survive and hold onto screens. So the question now is, okay, FaZe are going to get this spike planted, but what is the post-plant positioning? They're losing all positioning. There goes the paranoia. The spike is down, but they have to just fight backs against the wall. Zachareee forcing the fight around elbow, and now it's up to Rawkus. It's a nice double, but there's just too many players.
About this right now from LG. No one can even hear this. No one hears that smoke.
Oh. That's a flick and a half from Ban, finding that headshot. It's going to be able to hold things down, though, with the support of Tig backside, delaying. Zachareee with 10 seconds left to get this spike planted with the assistance of babybay. It's going to be a tough one, but there's just enough time. babybay will lock that one in. We've got a forward fight here being looked for by Zachareee through spawn. This is a huge moment here for FaZe. Pulls out the ADS and makes it happen. 3 health left. babybay with that operator. Backside now has to hold it by himself. We'll have to see what he can do here. Not too much utility to work with. Has to connect the shots. There's nowhere to escape after this first shot. Hits it through the corner of the wall, and Zachareee holds it in spawn.
Faking that out, leaving 3 players on this A site. But this is a B hit, and babybay is try peeking in.
Well, Dazzle's ready for it at the back of the site, able to use the Omen TP to at least suggest that he might be out of that position, which is probably what you would do most of the time. But there's the re-peek, and Dazzle converts a second frag. And this is what we're talking about. Luminosity meeting aggression with aggression. That is a huge, confident play for Dazzle to make. I really love that. I feel like most Omens are just taking the frag and running with that one.
Yeah, that's the best part about Vipers and Astros being in the meta is the Omens play a little bit more like duelists. And it's so fun to watch.
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
Well, the movement through mid there hasn't worked out too well here for FaZe. Great timing found by Luminosity. babybay, though, too far away from the spike, perhaps, to really make this one doable, I think, as that position is being reinforced right now. The Luminosity. Oh, there's the snake bite as well, so no access to the spike, really. Ooh, and there we go.
Hear this. But the double trips and cam are going to make things incredibly difficult with 13 seconds on the clock. I don't see how this is possible.
10 seconds left.
Proto backside ready to go. There's that first trip. And that spike is now down on the ground. No one there to pick it up in time. It cannot be planted. That's it. We're going to overtime here. 12-12. Luminosity. Totally different pace here from Luminosity. Really trying to catch an aggression from FaZe, because FaZe was so aggressive on the defense. But oh, the gun barrel spotted. That's a freebie there for babybay. And now, you know, rawkus will try to take the peaks. Able to get the snake bite out to protect babybay. So Luminosity can't gain any ground in mid, and they've lost 2 players already. Good trades coming through. Not really allowing too much here for Luminosity. FaZe to finish this one off now. A proto with the trade, but it's not going to work out. FaZe pick up the round, and how much is there? That's at least 2 players spotted. Oh, your boy Dre so lucky to be alive here. Ban is so stuck. Gets the kill on Corey, though. The peek comes through. The damage is good onto rawkus, but that's going to trigger the push here, surely through towards from B main into the B side. But actually, slowing it down a little bit, our FaZe, they are not committing in as you might expect, and maybe that will help babybay get a conversion in mid by ropes. But Luminosity, they're trying not to overcommit here. They've realized that FaZe have slowed this down and reset the situation. And it's up to a proto now. He has to get some conversions out of this as he swings around the pillar. There's a double. That's beautiful. 2v2 here.
Tig on this
Honestly,
flank.
is favored.
No shot. FaZe is ready for this.
Left.
But rawkus has ult.
Last player standing. 1 enemy remaining. Spike
Ooh,
down.
dash forward here from babybay, looking to take the fights.
I got the spike. No charges left.
Able to grab the spike here. Has to plant B.
Spike planted.
Tig wary of the fake. Not overcommitting here. babybay is eventually going to have to consider this upper position. That's exactly what's happening. Will Tig be able to read this spot, though, around hell? The timing is huge, and the timing is with babybay, and that's FaZe locking in the first map, 14-12.
They're going to have to push in front of the wall, and that's what they're doing. They're going to take the fight spawned in.
Oh, that's so smart. What a response from them. Nowhere to stand on the site. Let's just go very deep into the spawn, and they're winning some of these battles as well, and this is going to cause issues for LG. They're spreading them out a little bit. Snakebite is going to spread them out a little bit more here. FaZe controlling these fights so well. Oh, perfect response. They knew exactly what to do when they saw that wall. Just...
They break the dog to this guy.
Enemy down.
Oh, dear. It's looking very damaging indeed. He's actually frozen, so you'll take over, Sean.
Spike down.
Dang. Well, Ban just locked down that A site, Dan, because Dazzle was tagged by the dart.
Toxins going up.
That's important information as well. Again, the focus around B that we've seen so far.
Few things that can counter this Viper ult on Breeze. Dear God, the attacker killjoy locked down mid-hit.
That's kind of
No
scary. And we've got
way.
zachareee moving all the way through the back here with a huge flank through spawn as well, biding his time, catches Tig on the rope, and that is highly problematic here. The amount of pressure, Ban, the patience is panning out so well from Ban. And your boy Dre there also chiming through on the defense. And again, it comes down to the gunfights, and looks like this time Luminosity.
It's like a blank agent, right? Like you can always hear a slight difference in the footsteps, but those your footsteps, you can recognize them if you pay attention.
And that's not worked out. Nice catch from babybay.
Jesus, those
Very
ones were
unfortunate
fast.
in mid from your boy Dre. And that's that B side under control. I really like this from FaZe. Biding their time, slow playing it towards that B side. Oh, nice shot from babybay once again with the daggers coming through. Another go of it, though. The cloudburst will make life somewhat uncomfortable. Classic is out. Might be good enough. Indeed it is. Able to pick up the gun as well. Operator for babybay. That's a 4 versus 1. A proto not really in a position to do too much. But again, faced with just a really nice play across to the B side. Very cautious as they cross through mid. Understood that luminosity rotations can be for the defenders. A 44 like this into a reset makes life even harder. And there goes the res. It's a huge bait. And the bait's going to pay off here for luminosity. Oh, man, there's not a lot here now for FaZe to do. Just 2 players against the 5. The spike has been lost towards that B site. That said, they did do it last game. Last map.
It's
On
very
split
true.
the 2v5. We'll see if they can do it again here.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, Ban will win that pick, though. That was a close one.
Great shot by Ban. Really puts an end to this round. I don't think rawkus can pull this off 1 versus 5. And
Well, and Ban's actually going to play aggressively into this spot where we've seen a lot of opening plays, and that's precisely the play that will reward Luminosity at the beginning of the round. And, I mean, the lockdown's going to come in, but damage has already been done here, so we'll see if there's any play to be had off of this. They're going to invest the Viper's Pit too, and zachareee can't even get the spike planted. That's the Viper's Pit now gone. And it devolves into madness once more. The spike is on the ground, committed on that B site. A proto able to find one more. I mean, they're forced to try to retake this site. rawkus is the last person here trying to make something happen for luminosity. And it's just not going to happen. Great aggression.
I'm scared
Also
for
going
him,
to get
Dan.
tagged here. Babybay's just going in. The very bloodthirsty with those knives ready to go. The flank. Oh, they're just so exposed here on this A site. Luminosity only down to 2 players here. FaZe looking to finish this one off very strong indeed. And Tig, I mean, they know exactly where he is at this point. Oh, beautiful, strong start. And again, as you say, Sean, it like totally played counter to what had just worked. Oh, they're all coming for Corey, though. Oh, the timing is really, really tight. Corey able to get out of vision just in time. There's a catch on for Tig. And suddenly it's starting to look pretty good here. 4 FaZe on the way in, but Luminosity are the ones getting the kills. It's down to rawkus and Corey now as they try to come in together. And oh, your boy Dre with the drive-by. Corey's in trouble here now. Ghost in hand with players against him in the cave, and
oh,
it's looking really difficult, but not going to happen. That's
Corey
pulled out
spotted.
Bladestorm. babybay doesn't care. Maybe Jay does not care either. It would appear, and it's going to be an early 4v3 advantage for FaZe. You know, lots to play around this mid position, but it just feels like both teams are playing deathmatch.
Enemy remaining.
And I got my money on FaZe in terms of deathmatch.
Every day of the week, then. I'm gonna go ahead and
so ready
pick
for this.
Corey. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Corey. Whatever team Corey is on.
Yeah.
That's the guy who I want on my deathmatch team. Born in the crib. Hold it. Ooh.
Your boy Dre, a big surge here from Luminosity in that middle part of the map here. It's It's actually looking quite
No.
good, but I just
No.
don't. Oh no, please. Please,
No.
Corey. Oh.
And now he's at B, ready for the B hit, Dan. Let's go.
The own in hand is ready to go. We'll see what he can do with that one. Zachareee is going to lose the battle against the Proto, and Corey's going to have to swing into action with this Odin now. There's the cross. Oh, doesn't make it happen. Maybe with the Vandal, but the Proto swings quite successfully there. rawkus could still make this difficult, but
Core phase is on the minimap, Dan. They just push through B, both of them. They're locking down A before the hit even happens.
yeah, preemptive lockdown coming through. A Proto is doing all the damage anyway, just cleans out the site.
Wait.
And they're going to be able to destroy it. Had like 1 second left. And they get the spike down as well. This is just crazy. Corey's able to take down Ban. That will even up the numbers here as the retake comes through.
Ooh.
And the res in from your boy Dre. Zach, though, able to take down a Proto, so numbers still stay the same at 3v3 as that spike ticks away. Luminosity trying to do what they can to hold on to this spike.
We're on this flank, though, Dan. They're not ready yet. Jet's going to die in the side of the head.
There you go, Corey from behind is making life difficult here now for these players holding the spike. And I don't know if FAZE is going to have time for this one. Corey with the flick is going to miss. Dazzle gets the pick, but there's just nothing else to be done here. FAZE are going to lose this round. Weaponry or not, they will do their best here. Corey just dodging past the toxic screen. There's so much utility blocking vision, but still 2 quick kills coming through there for FAZE. And another one from Zach with that classic. They are finding all the value here. It's just Dazzle, 5 HP left. That spike tap, the hold is coming through, and the cover's good. I have no idea how FAZE have 4 players left alive still. They're going to go and try to hit this A site once again. We'll see if this works out any better. There's no ults to do this with for either team. Getting that spike going down straight away. Babybay going aggressive. Ooh, that's the dash away. Doesn't get much there. Flashing through. Nice play from a Proto off of the sky. Flash!
Oh.
The Proto is doing damage. This is a huge moment there from him. And the rest of his team, whilst he was doing that, fell all the way back.
Wow.
So much time wasted here by that play from a Proto. Corey is spawning one. Oh, man. Zachareee now trying to make his way forward with the spam there from behind the toxic screen. It's just so much vision to be blocked here. And those post-plant snake bites are doing all the damage too. No chance here. Firepower is there. Dazzle does find great timings on these flanks. Oh, good start there, but here is that flank timing from Dazzle. It could spoil everything. 2v2, they know what Tig is, and Dazzle at this point. They've got to win the battles. Oh, babybay getting the frag right at the back of the side with the operator. It's now down to Dazzle to prevent this one from happening, but babybay is undeniable. It's a faster round here from Luminosity. This is it. Could be it. FAZE opening things up nicely. The opening kills going to FAZE. The trace coming through there from Luminosity to tie it up, but we talked about Zachareee earlier. Really in a position to cause a lot of problems here for Luminosity. And there it is. Tig goes down. Up to a Proto and yaboidre. Definitely a safe pair of hands to leave it.
This is kind of sketchy.
And
2-on-2 with the double flank.
Enemy remaining.
Ooh.
It's not planted for him, Dan.
That's going to go out here. Is Corey going to hold this all the way? He might actually do it. Oh, comes off of it, but yaboidre. So far from what we've seen. And hey,
No chance.
it is going to get caught by Dazzles. So we talked about the timing. Oh, this is such a difficult Viper's hit to deal with.
Oh, Zach is going through to elbow. Does Tig know? Wow, the
Tig
awareness.
Unbelievable. Luminosity doing everything right that they needed to do to win this round.
He's going to handle it, Dan. The Yoru ult to save us all.
See what Corey can do. Baby J. Oh, that's just stunning work there with the Vandal.
You will not kill my
Corey there for
ally.
support as well. Res comes through. Be careful, that could be a bait. Corey is going to nail ban to prevent that one from happening, but that's going to be a wrap. 12-12 overtime again. Ban's going to get tagged at the back, but oh, there is a punish after all. Baby J with a great double entry, and that's going to create all the space in the world for FAZE here. Start this one off well, but Dazzle's still doing damage, pushing forward. Might have to just do this by himself.
Spike planted.
Oh, unlucky bounce on the
That
shot
was
guard.
Yeah.
Enemy remaining.
Just like that, Dan. We're in a 3-on-1.
Just like that.
Corey,
It's been
switching
great,
up.
but rather tough spot. That's going to give position away. It's a matter of time, and Corey, yeah, I totally agree.
Fast A split is in, Dan. They're going through the doors.
Oh, baby J's ready for that 2 quick defensive kills, and FaZe are off to an insanely good start. Oh man, it seems like it's just written in stone right now for FaZe, but with that said, got the sledgehammer out here from Dazzle and a Proto trying.
Proto,
Do what they
one
can
frag
here on the
off
site.
Seekers. One frag, he gets these Seekers.
One
Babybay
enemy
is creeping
remaining.
though by the pyramids. Zacharee's going to take down Dazzle. It's up to a Proto. The flashes are coming through. This is so difficult, and Corey's going to take him down with the Odin, and that's it. 14-12. FaZe have won this series against Luminosity, and just like you just said, Sean, I am also just so impressed by FaZe's performance.